Sundey here, and in this training, I'm going to show you how you can automate a repetitive task when it comes to promoting your blog post. I always say, don't create a thing without promoting the thing, and don't promote the thing without tracking the thing. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how you can automate how to auto send an email and or create a social media post every single time you create a blog. So let's get started. What we're first going to do is you should already have your blog site created, and we're going to go to sites and click on blogs from this menu, and then your blog is going to be here. So what we want to do is we want to grab some information about the blog site so that we can schedule it automatically to send out an email and then ultimately social media post. So the first thing that we're going to do is hit the little gear icon right by the new blog site. And that's going to give you authors, categories, and RSS feed. And we already addressed how to create new authors and categories in a previous training. What we're going to do here is go to RSS feed. And all RSS feeds are a way to communicate way out to the internet for people who want to subscribe to it. So your site, all of your blog sites will come with an RSS feed. So let me just explain to you what you're seeing here. If you have multiple blog sites, you'll be able to select them from the drop down and then have a unique RSS URL per blog site. The number of posts indicate the total number of posts that you want delivered in that RSS. I typically keep it at about 5. You can do as high as 25. Looks like you can go pretty high. You can go as high as 95 and as low as 5 blog posts per RSS feed. You can click this. You shouldn't need to do this, but whenever you are trucking along and you've got a lot of blog posts that are going, you can load new content into the RSS feed. Or let's say you previously were at 15 or you have 25 and you want to load everything back up, all that history back into the feed, you can do that and load it here. So I'm going to keep it to 10. 15 for this example. And then we're going to copy this URL. We're going to need that URL in our email setup. So just know this is what, when I refer to RSS URL, this is what we're going to be referring to. So we're going to go ahead and copy that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to set up an email template first. So we're going to go to marketing, and then we're going to go to email, and we're going to go to templates. What we're going to do is create a new template, and you can create a template from an existing campaign, or you can use our email marketing templates. And so here, I'm just going to search just to let you guys know that we've got an entire list of templates that are available to you. So I'm going to pick, I just selected travel, but you could do any of these industries if you want. Here, I'm going to just select you can preview, which I always like the preview option, so you can see what's here. And so this is an FAQ, and it's going to be by destination. I kind of like that. I'm probably going to delete some of it, but I'm going to select it. You guys can see how to work with it. And then once the template comes in, you can change it. You can also always start with a blank template, which is oftentimes what I do. But in this situation, this is kind of cool. I don't need all these other sections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just delete these other sections because I don't need them. I do like the footer, and I like this part here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually delete that, because what we're going to do is we're going to be bringing in a content piece, and it's going to be called RSS feed. So it's going to be RSS header, and it's going to be RSS. And this just allows you to change that. I'm going to change the color since this background is kind of busy. I'm going to just change this. I'm going to highlight it and change it to white so that you can actually see it. There we go. And then, so you need the RSS header and you're going to need the RSS items here. So we're going to do that right there. We're going to also change that to white. Now, what you could also do is you could keep that image the way it is, and we can, let's do that. Let's create a new section here so that our stuff actually lives in, that moved it down there, so that's fine. Right up there. Here, remove these, delete it and just add it again. Oh, undo that. And delete this element right there. All right, I'm gonna leave that there. And then we're gonna just drag it and drop it again so that we can have it in black and have it right below there. And then we're gonna drag the RSS items. So this is gonna pull our FAQ, and this is gonna pull in our each post that comes in here. And then we're gonna put here, I'm gonna add just a little bit of text. I'm gonna add a text block here just so we know what the bill is. And this is going to be actually, we don't even need this because let's just delete this because we don't need that either. We're going to delete all that and it's just going to come in here. Then here we just need to make sure that we are bringing in our logo. So I'm going to add an image and I'm going to go to our logo library. And I'm just going to add that right there. And you notice that sort of morphed it because it already had some pre-settings. So I'm going to delete those settings. I'm going to make that logo be about 150. I'm going to change this background since my logo is white. So change that to gray. Oh, that must be the non-transparent logo. So let's select the new logo that is transparent. I think this one may be transparent. There we go. All right, and so now I could also add like a call to action. So let's say every time we add a frequently asked post to our blog site, I want a call to action to be had, like, you know, book an appointment. And then here, I can make this go straight to my travel request form or my booking page, if that's what I want to do. So here, I'm just going to change this to be the URL here. I know that we have some custom values, and one of those is our travel request form. I'm going to pull that in. And I'm going to change the name of this. And then that's it. And then you can have a picture and then you can put your logo here again. So I'm just going to go here and I'm going to copy that location and put it right here again down here. Size this again to be this. All right, and I've saved it, so let's not forget to name this. Let's save it. saving. All right, and so now we've got this template that we've created. Called the Travel Guide Companion. And again, you can name it whatever you want, but the template's here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to email, we're going to go to campaigns, and we're going to create a new campaign. And we are going to use that template we just created as the basis for that campaign. And there it is. And then you can make any edits if you want to the template here. And then we're going to send and schedule. But instead of setting now, we're going to select RSS schedule. And that URL that we needed, we're going to paste that URL oops, actually, I think we did not save that URL. So let's let us get that URL again. I think I overwrote it. So we're just going to go to open up our sites again, our blog site again, and grab that URL one more time. So I'm just going to go back here, open up that, go back to sites, and then go back to blog. And in the blog, I'm going to click on the little icon there, the gear icon there, and go to RSS, and then change this to 15, and then grab that blog RSS URL. And I'm going to paste that into this field. And then I'm going to I want this to go out every week on, let's say, Fridays or Mondays. You could have it go out on Mondays. And I have this send it to my and the sender name is going to be on here. And then the subject, we're going to say, now we want this subject to be generic because every single time we add a post, it's going to generate this email once a week. And then you can do this frequency however much you want to communicate the post that you are doing inside of your blog post. Here, you can choose this to go out to specific contacts. You know, this would be great if you just had one or two people that you want to receive this information. You can open it up for a smart list. So let's say you've got a smart list, a group trip of people who are going to Dubai or a destination, and you know that you're going to be adding FAQs as you go. Maybe it's a new destination you've not gone to, and you just want to let people know these new frequently asked questions that come up about the trip, or as you find information. You don't have to keep it and be like, oh, I need to tell them this. You can automatically have these emails go out to a particular contact list. I do really like that as a use case. So I'm going to just select, I have a group Bali trip here, and then this advanced option, I want to select yes. So if you've got a group trip that's going on and people are joining that group trip, you know, as they're purchasing or buying into the trip, you want to add them as they get added to your system. So you don't want to have to keep remembering to do this. this is really a great way to forget it, like set it up and forget it, and you're good. So as you are adding posts about the trip or interesting facts about the trip, as you're building it, you can then also notify a set of people automatically without you having to set out or set up new campaigns. And then you can, now, the great thing that you can also do is you can do a test and send this to yourself so you can see what it looks like before it actually goes out. And I do like doing that. Like, I just like to see that the layout is the way that I want it. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like in mail. So that email went out, and now we are going to showcase what that looks like. So here's that email. And it's got a big image. So I definitely would format that image so the image wasn't so big. But then when someone clicks on it, you can see that it brings them up to the blog post. So that is what you do. And then once you've tested it and you're okay, you'll go back here and then you'll click schedule. And then you don't ever have to touch the schedule again, unless of course you want to change something about the email that's going to go out to your clients. And to do that, you just click on edit and then edit the content, or you could reschedule it. And now this lets you know that this is going to go out on the 22nd of July, on the first Monday, to the people that are in that list. That is how you create a automatic email to go out for any post that you create associated with your blog post. Now, remember, you can create multiple different blog posts, and you can set up multiple different automatic communications. I think this is a really great idea for those who are doing signature groups and you've got communications that you want to send out, an announcement. You can just set them up as a blog post to your signature trip associated with what's going on. So great opportunity to automate a repetitive task. If you want to automate the way that you send out blogs to your community of people, get Travel Pro Suite. Now, all you have to do is click on the bottom of this post to get your free trial of our Travel Pro Suite Premier Edition. If you're not a Travel Pro Suite member, simply go to onlinetravelboss.com/TPS. And if you are already a member and you'd like to join our affiliate program, you'll be able to resell Travel Pro Suite and make 30% monthly recurring income. I look forward to working with you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. The time is now for you to simplify how you operate your travel business. Bye for now. If you have any questions and you'd like to join us for open office hours, we're starting right now. Go to Sundey.